Manchester United kick off the Premier League season when they take on Leicester City at Old Trafford on Friday. Oh, thank God, I was almost tempted to watch the cricket. It's fair to say their pre-season hasn't exactly been ideal preparation either. Manager Jose Mourinho has moaned about his players, results, his players, the media, his players, and even went so far as to say he wouldn't have spent money to watch his own team play on their tour of America. Oh dear. With Man City running away with the league last season and Liverpool strengthening considerably over the summer, challenging for the title will be difficult, as we'll be playing a style of football that entertains as opposed to 2017-18's dour displays. Only you like 1-0s, Jose. However, despite the new season looming, there is hope for the Red Devils yet. If Ed Woodward is willing to get out the checkbook and Jose Mourinho can sign some of these players, perhaps he can return them to former glories. With that in mind, I'm Adam Wilborn from What Culture Football, and these are 5 last-minute transfers Man United must make. Number 5, Ivan Perisic. The Inter Milan winger came close to joining United last summer, and after a fantastic World Cup campaign for Croatia, including scoring in the final against France and in the semis against England, I don't want to talk about it, he's been strongly linked with a move to Old Trafford. Now, last-minute signings always come with an inflated fee, and this one is no different. If rumours are to be believed, getting the 29-year-old could cost United £60 million. Nevertheless, former player Mark Bosnich, awkward, believes Perisic could be the difference maker that returns the Premier League title to the red half of Manchester. Selling want-away winger Anthony Martial would free up funds for the Croatian, who could form a lethal front three alongside Alexis Sanchez and Romelu Lukaku. There's my fantasy team sorted. Furthermore, United fans' main gripe last season was the conservative, dull football that their side played. Bring in Perisic and Mourinho's side would be loaded with attack-minded players that may bring about that transformation that many, players included, have been crying out for. Number 4, Harry Maguire. Another player who received rave reviews from fans and pundits alike following his headline-grabbing performances at the World Cup and has subsequently been linked to several top sides is Slabhead. What's that? You want some stats to back it up? Well, I got them right here. Maguire won more aerial duels than any other defender at the World Cup, but also showcased his game is about so much more than that. He is a ball-playing powerhouse who leads by example by bringing the ball out of defence to spark attacks, and that is exactly what United need. Plus, memes. I know, Man United aren't exactly short of central defenders, but the fact that the Leicester man was chosen ahead of Chris Smalling and Phil Jones for England speaks volumes about what he could bring to the club. Although Phil Jones can pull better faces. Rumoured to be valued at a whopping 80 million by the Foxes following his displays in Russia, Maguire represents a significant investment in the club's future and could form part of a successful spine of the squad for years to come. Number 3, Sandro. One of the key areas that still needs strengthening in the Manchester United team is at left back. Ashley Young, do you remember that time a bird in his mouth? Anyway, Ashley Young was a sensation last season, but isn't getting any younger, whilst question marks still remain over Luke Shaw's role in a Mourinho side. New signing Diogo Dalot can play on the left, but prefers to play at right back, which leaves United choosing between young Celtic prospect Kieran Tierney or the experienced Sandro. I've gone for Sandro, who's impressed many in his 3 years at Juventus and would provide more of an instant impact as opposed to the developing Tierney. Plus, Mourinho developing young talent, don't be f***ing stupid. His versatility, strength and pace make him the perfect Premier League fit. Additionally, having previously learned under Uncle Patrice Evra at Juventus and had a superb understanding with Paul Pogba when he was at Juve, the Brazilian is a no-brainer regardless of price. Number 2, Willian. One of the most drawn-out transfer sagas of the summer has been Willian going to Old Trafford and reuniting with his former boss, Jose Mourinho. Rumours began immediately after Chelsea's FA Cup final win, what with the whole editing the manager out of all the photos thing, and haven't ceased in subsequent months. The Brazilian scored 6 Premier League goals and laid on 7 assists, despite only starting 20 games last season, and is rumoured to be growing disgruntled at Stamford Bridge, alongside literally everyone else, it seems. He further fueled speculation of a move to Old Trafford recently when he stated compatriots Fred's move was to one of the best teams in the world. That's gotta hurt, eh, Chelsea fans? Chelsea's Players' Player of the Year may well be seeking an exit, as star players like Eden Hazard and Thibaut Courtois are being constantly linked with moves to Real Madrid. Aw, poor N'Golo Kante. Willian's tireless work rate, pragmatism and creativity is something Mourinho desperately wants in his squad, and he knows he'd get it from his former player, even if it does cost 70 million. Number 1. Toby Alderweireld. The top priority for Mourinho and Manchester United, not only because he's the most essential signing, but also the most feasible. Alderweireld's contract expires in 2020, so Tottenham will want to recoup some of the money they paid for him rather than let him leave for a paltry 25 million next summer. 25 million? Is that all? As mentioned previously, United have an embarrassment of riches at centre-half, with Smalling, Jones, Bailly, Lindelof and Rojo. Jesus. However, all of these players, and Harry Maguire if they ended up signing him too, would be better served with a talented and experienced centre-half alongside them in Alderweireld, akin to Virgil van Dijk at Liverpool. Or Dejan Lovren if you prefer. The 29-year-old Belgian is a proven Premier League talent, is keen on a move to the northwest, and appears to be key in Mourinho's plans to develop the side into the winners he clearly thinks that they can be. Spurs and United are apparently worlds apart in their valuation of this centre-half, but it could be argued that unless the Red Devils buy Alderweireld, we may never see Mourinho's Manchester vision. And that's our list. Did we miss any out? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And you can head over to whatculture.com now for more news, updates and opinions. And check out some more of our recent football videos here. Thanks for watching. I've been Adam from What Culture, and I'll see you soon.